One House Reality TV Show Season 4, The Fame Fighters.
Each day, One House surprises us with a different strategy, something that we are not even thinking of. Like, this is what we are doing today.
We had a presentation today to pitch our brand. If you ask me, I feel I did my best. I pitched what I felt it was the best at the point. I'm the CEO of Niblis Court, Niblis Beats, and aspiring CEO of Niblis Shows. I'm a graduate of Caritas University, BSc Economics. So due to the economic recession of the country, and as an economist, I came up with an idea of opening an academy where the young ones, especially those under 18, can come in and acquire a skill free of charge. Meanwhile, after checking my SWOT analysis, I found out that for me to achieve this, I need to affiliate with established entrepreneurs already to come in as tutors for these younger ones. And I believe there is a general saying that says we rise by lifting others, and I believe with this we will have more productivity and, of course, more profits for the organization. My judge kind of found out that, made me understand that there was more to my pitching. I would have specified how I would be able to achieve that. But at first I was thinking about the timing. We are given just 2 minutes. And I felt in 2 minutes I should just say what I have to say. Because giving details on the price of everything I want, the 2 minutes might exist. So personally that was what I thought, but it just made me think on the right.
My presentation, to me, I did a good job, but the judge had a different opinion about it. Being in the fashion business, I know the in and out of the business and how to come about the profits. I've been able to come across agents from China and Turkey, so making my purchase easier, cheaper, and also with higher quality to bring into the country. So, and I know as an investor, all you are concerned about is to make profit, which I know I'm the best for that. You want to invest your money in that. And because when I bring in the goods, I take the cost price, multiply by 3 or by 4, then to arrive at my selling price, which is going to bring in a lot of profits at the end of it all. I'm happy I got to learn my mistakes, and I got to know my mistakes, and I'm going to learn from it in order not to make such next time.
Presentation was basically nice and I enjoyed it, and I was able to pass my message across to my viewers and the judge himself, and the judge was able to tell me a few things and ask me questions, and I answered, and I was able to convince him that my business was a good idea to pitch them to it. I would like to be talking about my clothes and shoe brand. I would like to go into clothes and shoe sale because it's a profitable business and lucrative, and also because a lot of people need clothes, because there's no way you won't wear clothes and shoes to cover your legs and walk on. So basically, I would like to go into the business to get profits and to give people satisfaction to what they want. I'll create a website and I'll get a good developer to create the website, and good interface and user experience will be on it. And after that is done, I'll bring goods and services. I'll bring goods on the website, that is clothes and shoes I intend to sell, and when I put them on the website, people will come there and buy from there.
I can't judge myself, so I'll just encourage myself to do more, because I realized 2 things that were worth hitting the nail on the head, which is first of all presentation and delivery. So I'll say based on that, for my presentation I can't say, but I made attempts, that's what matters, and I tried my best. And for the delivery, all I'll say is that God came through. So my business proposal, so as an entrepreneur, I've been working on a couple of things. Like I said, I own a unisex footwear store, but I'm yet to establish a store, so it's mostly online I sell my things. And I also have sketched out projects, and what I just need is capital to push it into action, because where I stay, I found out that a wanting need there is like lodges for students, because I stay in the student area, a university around the University of Abuja. So most students lack lodges. So there's a plan I drafted out with a friend of mine, and I was like, I want to open a couple of lodges there, even if it's like 20 rooms in a compound, and then put it for rent yearly and get income from there, because it's a necessity around that area, because most of them are squatting with like friends. So So I noticed that that thing will actually move there because the area is what they want, and it's also bringing development to that particular area. So it's a plan I sketched out and I'm working towards.
Although I dressed in my costume attire, but I don't think the judge was happy about that. But I just dressed on that just to show people this is what I do. You understand? Although I didn't touch every part, but I know that passed my message to my people. I'm a skit maker, a content creator. I eventually started comedy lifestyle in the year 2018. I didn't just enter the comedy because others are joining, but I just joined it because I have the passion for it. You know, I make skits and create content for people to be happy, because in this life you can't come and kill yourself. Moreover, we are in a country where many people are passing through a lot. Some are inside here a lot and some are coming out from here a lot. So as a skit maker and a content creator, I make skits and create content so people can be happy and forget the a lot they are passing through.
I was able to sell myself and tell the world this is what I'm doing. I'm a dancer. I'm a brand influencer of pop culture, a brand of t-shirts, hoodies, cap and socks. I'm also an African dancer, whereby we dance different kind of tribe dances. My biggest performance was Mata Rising at Elizabeth University at Lera Mokin. I'm also an accountant, an auditor at Adekunle Madeko Dumi Company in Lagos State here.
I was convinced enough that I was able to tell the audience what I do, what we do as a fashion brand. Feb Second Clothing is a brand that deals on dressmaking and styling of an outfit for any kind of event. We have a unique way of styling that will interest you, and we go beyond the ordinary at Feb Second Clothing. Just look at what I'm wearing. This is a senator wear, which has a flap and a pocketee with what they call artwork and a monogram on it. In normal circumstances, a monogram is done or printed on an outfit with an invisible zip. But at Feb Second Clothing, we decided to make this outfit that has a flap, a pocketee, and has an outfit which is called the monogram on it. This is what we do at Feb Second Clothing. The only thing that I saw that was they were telling me, like, it gave me an eye opener about my motto. I never knew, like, your motto, you need to bring it from your whole perspective, your inner part. Like when I told him, people instead make it worthwhile, make it understand that it's already on internet, that we should try as possible to make something art that is not already in existence. So I want to appreciate him for that.
My presentation, I wouldn't say I'm really impressed with it because I wasn't prepared for that and I didn't deliver how I wanted to. And along the line, I feel like the judge was buying my idea when he asked for my how much I wanted him to invest in it. I called my price and he laughed and I laughed, and he was like, I'm not serious about it and all of that. So as an aspiring producer, I figured that 30% of Nigerians do not have access to the cinema. How do we solve this problem, and what is the reason why 30% of Nigerians do not have access to cinema? Number one is the location of the cinemas, and two is the rate at which movies are being sold. Now, as an architect, I used my weights to come up with the idea of mobile cinemas, just like how we have mobile homes. Now, the mobile cinemas can move from communities to communities to show blockbuster movies and also old movies to bring back that nostalgia feeling that people had when watching the old movies. And the mobile cinemas will also offer movies at a reduced rate and also let customers come in with their own snacks and drinks.
I'm happy because I was able to pass my message to my investors, and then as well to my audience, my viewers out there, and I'm sure they feel me and I feel them too. So it's all good, man. I, as an artist, a music artist, let's assume I'm working on a project, an EP project, and I am to use a 5 million naira to promote my music, as well produce my music, like a budget of 5 million naira on the project. Like, so now how do I go about this and make a profit, and as well make back the money that has been invested on that project? Now, looking at the music industry, we have some people we call influencers. As an upcoming artist who doesn't have followers or much number of audience to sell his craft to, these are the people you can go to. You pay them. After making the production of your project, you go to them, you pay them to like influence your job to have a much number of audience.
I think with the little time I had, I was able to pass my message, and I'm happy I did. Thank you. I've been playing football all my life, but football has a lifeline. So with the little experience I have in football, so I'm ready to push other youth and make them believe football is certain and it's sure. Because football is not really encouraging here, so you have to have a lot of money before you can get to that high. So I don't want people to spend a lot of money. I just want them to believe and hope, and with me, making sure they are able to get to where they want to get to. So that is why I'm also into footballing and looking forward to being a football agent as well.
My speech was okay, but I didn't really pass what I wanted. I forgot to mention that I wanted to open an entertainment school where I could bring up young entertainers in different branches, be it music, acting, comedy, and so on and so forth. But I believe that the investors out there understood what I wanted. I am an artist. I write my songs. I acquired a certificate of acting in a film school. I'm also a class teacher. I am here to showcase my talent as an entertainer, as Taraba people aren't known for entertainment. First, I'm going to start by singing my own song, and it goes like this. When I dey with you, boy, I feel so nice. When you look at me, boy, I feel alright. Tell me what you did, boy, I'm losing control. Oh, anytime I move, you they look at me. Shebi make I come, make we pop rose. Tell me what you did, boy, I'm wanting some more. Oh,
Actually got the idea of what I was selling, but the part of me investing in myself first, like giving it a try before others would do follow. I actually saw that as something that would be possible if money did. So, but since that's not possible, I have to depend on other brands, and he said I could have said that earlier, like depending on record labels and stuff like that. But actually, I didn't see that. So, well, at least he gave me the idea. Now I don't know. My record label matter. Here's what I can do.
Say my girl, she show me pepper. For my matter, me I lose many friends. I should have love, but she showed me pepper. I gave her 9 and she still want 10. See in this world, see there ain't no love. Shows what you want, cause you could get hurt. You still won't try and this still won't work. You know how it does and the shit goes on and on. I still won't keep this up with you, my friend. I'm not a guy that stays indoors just try and pretend. And I'm not gonna say too much after this, so you get use us. And I still won't keep this up with you, my friend.
Investing in me, investing on my Afro sound on all genders, that's what I do. Gives you a guarantee of 8 songs back to back, sales on all platforms, and which will bring profit to all tables. Thank you.
I was able to tell the viewers and the judge about my talent, to showcase my talent, and those sponsorship. I need a sponsorship to sponsor me through my models, artists, and hairstylists. I'm here to showcase my talent, acting, model, and also makeup artist. I also do wig and I plait hair. I want you to invest on me through acting, because I can act a lot. Any characters I can act.
On the pitch, I realized I've not been doing really well on social media.
especially when it concerns the Instagram and Twitter. So I really need to do more stuff on it and also get more followers so that I can get more attention and more customers to my business. I'm an MC. That's MC events, whatever event, corporate and non-corporate events, be it wedding, be it birthday parties, be it seminar, be it dinner party, graduation party for schools. I also am a stand-up comedian. I host my comedy show every year titled The Tasty Laugh. I spice events so much. They say soup is sweet, now money killer. Event is sweet, man. She talking Kingsley, nice spice. Also, since I'm an MC, sometimes people contact me to give them quality DJ, people that decorate weddings and also add spices to weddings. So I'm also into DJ services. I also supply canopies and chairs and also decoration, because no event is small. Every event needs satisfaction. Every event needs the people that come in to be comfortable and enjoy the pleasure of it. So that is all what MC Kingsley Entertainment Agency is all about.
Actually, I can't say that my speech was actually bad, but actually do the little I know I can able to do by making the public know what I'm actually into. I'm the CEO of Ades Print, and what do you do in this Ades Print as well? We print on t-shirts, work cloth, anything that has to do with materials. We customize on anything. And also in this Ades Print company, we have two printing process, two methods of printing process, which is manual and automatic.
My speech to my investor, I actually believe I passed my message, even if it's not effective or programmed as the way I had already practiced. But I really passed my message to my investor. I believe if he really wants to, or she really wants to invest in me, there's no excuse. I'm an entertainer, all-round entertainment is what I do. I'm a musical artist, I'm a performing artist, I'm a songwriter, I'm an actor, and also a filmmaker. I have my songs in every platform, every streaming platform all over the world, and I have done a couple of music videos with some celebrities too. I've also featured in a couple of movies, Nollywood movies as well. I have my songs on every streaming platform as well.
So basically, my personal speech was cool though, but I didn't get to break down how much I needed, what I needed it for, how I'll get probably 10 dancers from international area of the field of dancing down to Nigeria, the hotels I was going to book. I didn't probably get to break some certain days down, but my investor actually understood where I was coming from and where I was going to, but I just didn't break down the budget and what I needed exactly. So I think that was my error, but I'm happy that I'm learning. That's just the most interesting part for me. I'm happy I'm learning, and next time I'm just going to break down everything bit by bit just to make sure that I get the heart of my investor. Dance Play Company is actually a company where we train younger dancers, both old and young. I've won 16 awards as a dancer and a CEO. I've been in this game for 12 good years, and also I've been in 2 national competitions. Coming to the investment side, if you can invest in me through this platform, I can reach out to so many young dancers that do not have the opportunities to be on this bigger platform, and obviously they would make a lot of profit from it. Talking about my marketing strategy, it's very easy in this 21st century to market due to the process of social media, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. My company is in all those platforms, and sustaining my company, every profit I make every year, I put 50% back into my company just to make sure I sustain my company. So please, if you can invest in this company, it will go a long way for these kids. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I will not say my speech was bad, because I was able to pass the information to the judge and also to my audience, and also making known to them that my business strategy is the most innovative one that you can make the best profit and income at the shortest possible time. Yeah, the name of my business is Ashi Deco and Interior. We basically
deal in event planning, be it funeral arrangement, be it wedding decor, and any other event. I term my business to be very lucrative because it's a day-to-day business and it's not a one-sided business because it cuts across both the layman on the street to the high and influential people in the society. Assuming investing $10,000 into my business, you tend to gain the interest within the shortest possible time. Within a period of 3 to 5 months, you tend to get twice or thrice the amount you have invested in my business. Because taking $10,000 and I get an event where I charge $3 to $5 multiplied by the number of months, because our job is basically a weekend job and we have 4 weekends in a month. So looking at my job, you tend to get more money investing little into it. So assuming you invest $10,000 into my business, within the period of a year, you tend to get like $60,000 in advance. That makes my job very lucrative and easy to invest into.
For me, I feel I did it a little bit well. I was able to present my business and what I do and what people get to gain from my business. That is, I as a person, my business, and the client also. And I was able to present my budget a little bit well. And yeah, I learned some things that I didn't actually get to know before, and I learned it today, and that was actually nice. I'm the creative director of Cat Lefty Studio, a photography studio where we not only take pictures but also teach both photographers and clients what they need to know about photography and how they should prepare for any photo session. And also, for the past 5 months I've been running the business, I've invested about 200,000 plus, and in the last 2 months I've been able to gather 150,000 plus to run the business and also train people about photography. And we don't only teach photography, we take our clients as number one when we're running our business. That is why we teach them about what they need to know, which are but not limited to posing, learning about what they need to do before coming into a studio and how they should prepare themselves well for any photography session or event.
I came up with like 3 business strategies, and the judge advised me to narrow it down to one, which I did. I tried my best, and I was happy that I also gave a certain amount that I was needing to start up my brand. Overall, it was good, it was okay. I feel good and I'm happy now. I can talk. I deal with the sales of cement and wigs and custom-made two-piece outfits. As a distributor of cement, I'm quite certain that anything relating to building and constructions, cement is highly needed. And at NAS Cement Depot, we deliver efficiently, seamlessly, easier access the cement to your doorsteps, making it easy for you and also removing the stress from you. And now to the custom-made two-piece outfit, like what I'm putting on right now, is a random breathable t-shirt and flap trousers. Now the random tailors now, when you give them materials to sew, they probably tell you that come in a week's time or something like that. But at OG Posh Fashion Hub, we deliver efficiently, we deliver seamlessly, our stitches are well sewn, and we never fuck up, we never disappoint.
I came downstairs and I just noticed that there's this boldness that was there to express myself. In the process too, the judge was actually asking me about how much I will need for my business. So I told him 2 figures and he was like, no, I should use 1, and I just mentioned 1. And he was like, okay. He asked me some few questions. I didn't even stay till they did the bell stuff because I knew what I wanted to say, and this there's this confidence that was just there. But all the same, I enjoyed myself. What I do in my fashion house, I am the CEO of Imbomse Fashion House. We do anything wearable, sleepable, and carryable, ranging from handbags, shoes, bikini, and the rest. While I feel you should invest in me is because that both of us can share the income of our investment. You bring the fund, I do the product, I do the material, and I sell it, and both of us agree on our mode of payment, on the way we share the incomes. Now, what makes my fashion house a unique one is because we're unique and creative in anything we're doing. We sew styles that you can never see. Secondly, we sew from high range, medium range, and low range for everybody that can afford. Thirdly, we're going to give a percentage, a discount on that day for everybody that is coming. Then another one is that we're going to give discounts for the 10 people that are going to come. Now, as a linguist and a communicator, I'll use my skills to print handbills and flyers, and that will share to people, that will encourage them to come for it, to come for the discount on that day. Now, if the fund is available, I can also do magazines and newspaper to expand it. Now, as an investor, why do you feel you should invest in me is because I am unique in everything I do. My standards are unique. As in, you cannot see my standard, you cannot see what I make anywhere. Ranging from the bikinis, from the flower pot, from the Bible, I can design foam pouch, I can design your clothes, I can also design your shoe. Very unique. So that's why I feel you should invest in me.
Personally, I feel like the investor, I gave him what he needs, because I think an investor needs to know about the finances in the business. How much is he going to invest, and in what time he's going to get his investment back and the profit. So I pitched that to him to the best of my understanding. Although I didn't have enough time to explain how the business works, but I think that's fine. He's just an investor.
I own a shoe making store, A-Spec Couture. So I would like you to invest in my business. I make shoes. The average profit I make for each shoe is about 33%, which is quite high. So if you're investing, let's say if you're investing let's say 2 million naira into my store for advertisements, buying of equipment, renting a store in a good location in Port Harcourt, because that's where I base in. We're looking at selling about 10 shoes, making 10 shoes per day with a workforce of 5 people, including myself. So we'll be making about 1 million naira every month, which in turn makes us break even at 2 months, meaning we're going to make our investment back in just 2 months, which is a very good deal. So after 2 months, we'll start having our rates of returns. So I feel like my business is a very good business. I believe in myself. I'm a very good shoemaker. I make quality wares, and with the right branding and advertisements, promotions, we'll be able to make this money.
To be honest, I was really disappointed in myself. If I could not impress the judge in front of me, how would I impress the audience outside? But then I learned a lot from the judge's comments. I'm a commercial model and a fashionista. For any model agency, they need somebody who understands and knows fashion, and who is courageous. I am confident in my body and in my skin. For me to do this, I would need sponsors to open a fashion industry for me.
I don't do well, but I know to pass a message to my fans that this is what I do. Watch out for me. Peace out. I'm a DJ. I'm also a lighting engineer. I want to make more focus on lighting industry. Every lighting industry need light for their events. Need events like birthday, wedding, movie set, music set, and so on. That's why a light man is needed for their event or setup.
this is where I come in.
I know I did well to an extent. Like, I was able to, make the judge understand what people from my own region are lacking when it comes to hospitality business. And I was able to sell out how to improve it. Not just improving, how to go about it and, making it more like interesting and, or let's say, taking hospitality business to the next level from my own region. But where I know I flopped a little bit was I was not able to break down the cost of things I will be needing, and I know he threw more light on that. Then I was able to do the little I can on that based on the little time I had, and to me, I think I did well.
There's a high rise of hospitality business in the south, and the hotels and restaurants with bar taking over 40% of that. That has brought about high demand of cocktails and a rich cocktail culture in the south, with no place to access bar accessories and condiments used in making both classic and signature cocktails. I really want to bridge that gap, by owning a shop where you could access any kind of bar accessories, such as your shaker, your hot strainer, your fine strainer, your bar spoon, etc., and condiments as well, such as your liqueurs, your purees, and your syrups as well. So stuff like that, that's what I really want to bridge.
Well, at least I know I didn't do well, but with the question the judge asked me, at least I have to pass the message across to my audience. I'm a female DJ. Being in the industry of entertainment, so many people love to be entertained by DJs, because without the entertainment industry, I don't think so many people love for their music to go fine. That's why for a show, you see some people, they'll say a DJ should come and anchor either wedding, traditional marriage ceremonies, and dedication.
I have to be very honest. I did not really deliver very well, because firstly, I was time conscious. Secondly, I think I really needed to do more. Yeah, I really needed to do more. I just hit the nail, and that's it. I had to make them feel like this is what I am, and this is what they want, and this is what they are investing in. I'm a model and actress, CEO of Jessica Perfume Collection. I came to One House Rent TV show to show my talent to the world.
Personally, I've observed how much I would love to start my spa company with, and things I would need, things I will have to buy, how much I need to use for this and that. I've done that before coming here, even before knowing I was going to come to this place. But I did not know how, I could not even see anything. I could not see anything. Is it that his eyes were intimidating me, or is it the camera? But I don't know. I was having that feeling that I could not control myself though. Xenia's company. Xenia's company is all about the human body and its health. We have the gym, we have the massage therapist, we have the beauty palace, we have the barber space. Xenia's Parlor is all about the body and the body anatomy. Xenia's Spa is all about the human body and its anatomy. We do body massage, we do pedicure, we do manicure. When you come, we make you feel relaxed and reset. You go out leaving our spa feeling rebooted and all confident in yourself.
I'm a fashion designer and I'm also a cook. I do home delivery. As you all know, in our country, we can't do without food and also fashion. So food is our everyday thing, and it's one of my biggest dreams to be a restaurant owner and also a fashion house owner.
Just for you is a business establishment that is aimed at giving you the best when it comes to the issue of your event and your fashion at large. Our priority is giving our consumers, our clients the best when it comes to anything fashion and your event. These issues of maybe clients or the vendors that you hired not meeting up with expectation, we are here to end it. And why do you need to sponsor us, or why do you need to partner with us? Why do you need to patronize us? Because we are extraordinary. We are here just to make sure that every of your complaint, why you maybe most of the things in any way you've been disappointed by event planners and those in fashion design, we are here. I think it went well, but the only thing I had issue with was not being able to say that this is the estimate of what I need for my business proposal. Like I put every other thing down, but I didn't say this is the actual things, even when I mentioned the amount. But the person who interviewed me was like, okay, you need this for this, you need this for this, like something for kitchen, you need this amount for so I wasn't in there. I was not sure, because he told me that like I'm saying, like I said 2 million. What if I go to the market and the money the price of things went high? That is good for you to make estimates, to be sure of what you are giving. So I think where I need to work on myself is before I go to any firm to present anything for any business proposal, I should be able to know what it will cost me to start up a business. This particular business, having the business idea is good, yes, but you should be able to say, okay, this is the exact amount I need for, let me say you need sugar, you need salt, this is the exact amount you need for that. Thank you so much.
One House Reality TV Show Season 4, The Fame Fighters, is powered by Zanzi Entertainment.
There was eviction today, and thank God that I didn't get evicted. It was tense in the house, and some people cried, a lot of people cried, and the 3 people that actually left wasn't like what was nice for everybody. I bonded with CV. Billy Babo was the fun in the house. Asazi was the good girl and good vibe, and it's just painful.
Concerning about the eviction today, it was very hard for me because seriously, I've not seen this kind of thing before. I always watch it online, and when I was watching it online, I'd be like, why is these people crying? It's just somebody evicted. So today, seriously, I feel that thing they are feeling too. So concerning about the people they evicted, I really miss them so much, mostly Billy Babo.
Well, today eviction was somehow like down to me, down to those that was being evicted, because someone that I was actually close to was actually evicted today. That actually did not go down well with me at all. Like, didn't go down well with me because I was totally sad when I was seeing all the whole scenario going on.
So Naira and I are actually really close. Not actually, we're really close. So seeing her leave today was really sad. It was really sad. She's not just a friend, but she's actually my roommate, and we had a lot in stock for everybody, like planning the whole party, bringing up a dance called Ekene dance. But I didn't see her do the dance with us. So today for me, I've been down all through the day, probably since the eviction, but I miss her so much. I miss her already, but I will not feel bad because I know that Naira is a great individual. She's a great person. I really want to watch her on the screen one day. I really want to watch her, and I miss her so much, and I wish her well.
Now, about the eviction today, because that was the most, I would say, eye-catching moment of today, because it's actually a time whereby some would go and some would stay. And actually, I was unfortunate enough to lose 3 individuals who were somehow connected to me in different aspects. Bumsville, my roommate, Naira, my group mate, and Billy Babo,
the first guy I bonded with in this house properly, because now I didn't get that vibe. We say, Sky Lolo, Billy Babu, because everybody for the energy. Only me and that guy be Paku, strong Paku. So it actually shed tears, because I'm not whether I'm going to cry for this life, but when I saw Billy leaving me,
Today's eviction was very tough to me. It did not really go well with me. And secondly, one house really pranked me. Not because of me, but because of one of my best friends that I've found in this house, which is Mary. We share a lot of things in common, and I've learned so much from her. She's also learned so much from me. So when I heard from one house that she has to leave, she's been evicted, like, my goodness, like, as man, we don't cry, but this time, like, I had to shed tears. I was very, very emotional, only for him to tell her to come back, and I was like, whoa, that's super cool.
Well, for me, I really miss Bamzaville. She's not just a roommate, she's also my teammate. Like, we share a lot in common. I know so many times she has talked to me, like, you know, and she's this kind of person. She has this fighting spirit, like, she like encourages, like, okay guys, we can do it. She like, let's put in our best. And me seeing her living today, like, not just, I want to say my team, like, in the room as well, like, it's really bad for me, like, it's really sad for me, like.
And today's eviction is not something I can say ended all well. Okay, I'm glad I'm here, but then there's this guy that I miss so much, Billy Babu. He's my roommate, and our bed is not too far from each other's one, and it's this kind of vibe. He taught me a lot of things, although crazy stuff and good stuff too. Billy Babu is the kind of person saying important things. His response will be like, Simao, Limao, or normal. So that's one that was one of my best. Billy Babu, how far? Child don't say like, normal, I won't go to you know. I'll start laughing, be vibing. And it's because of too much hyping of Billy Babu, then my voice is sounding like this. Like I swallowed something, spoon of fork. But it's all good. I was always hyping Billy Babu and all of that. But when what happened today, I was in shock, because it was both of us standing there. At first, I was thinking it's going to be like a mess, maybe from one house again, like messing with us, pulling our legs. But then, film trick turned reality, and it was mind blowing.
Yeah, the eviction was mad, like extremely mad. Standing right beside me was Sazi. She was joking about leaving the house and all, and we were telling her, like, I personally told her I'll beat her up if she leaves the house. And then I heard, Sazi, you have to leave the house. She was smiling, and it wasn't funny. Like, there's nothing funny. You're leaving the house, leaving your roommates. We won't have a name, and then you're happy about leaving. I was being an emotional rag as usual. I cried like a baby. But then I was reminded again that this is a competition, and every one of us has to leave one day. So when one house called me and said, I'm sorry, this is the, I don't know how he said it, but he just said I've been evicted from the house. And I was like, how everything was, I was a whole lot of things. I don't even know what, should I cry? Should I fall? I don't even know what to do. But, and when I went out, I was almost meeting the people that is taking those that is being evicted from the house, when one house called me back. And when I came back, I was not thinking that, thank God, when I say you are not saying I'm saved. I just want to say, you miss your food, your meal, and you're not going to cry again for anyone. But, and while I was leaving, I was like, because one of the best gifts that one has given me in this house is Ashevilles. Because at every point in my life, there's this miracle that God used to do for me. At a point in my life, God knows that I need a particular person, I need a particular thing. Because I don't know what I would have done without having someone like him that encourages me every time. Because sometimes I don't know what I used to do. Some people, they feel like they should eat me raw. But he has
always been there. I was like, if I leave, so I'll not say I should leave again, that kind of thing. Even many people, in Bliss, a lot of people, I was like, a whole lot of people I was going to meet in this house.
When it got to my turn, one house said, you have been evicted. I felt like, in fact, let me just fit. I was crying, like, my heart was almost dropping, but then he said, come back. Then he asked me a question. He said, the next One House reality TV show, what will I advise the next housemate? After I gave him my answer, he said, I stayed. I was super excited. Like, in fact, I was one of the happiest person on earth.
So today's eviction was very it was unexpected. The people that left were people who created content, in my opinion. People like Billy Babu, my roommates and a fellow group member. I did not expect him to leave at all. I think that was the biggest surprise of the night. Sajinara also, she's a great person. I've spoken with her a lot, and she's a great actress, singer. It just took me unawares. I did not expect that at all. Also, then the closest person to me in the house, Bumsy V, got evicted today. So I haven't been myself ever since. But it's a competition at the end of the day. So
wow, I just got evicted from the One House reality TV show. And guess who I'm gonna miss? I'm going to miss DJ Frenzy. I'm going to miss Tife. I'm going to basically my roommates. I'm going to miss them. I know you guys think I have something with Billy. Billy is just a friend, no emotions, nothing really attached to it. He's just a friend. He's just like a G to me. So don't think there is something or there will be something out of the house. Although he has asked if I'm into a relationship. I don't know if I should talk about a relationship, but there's nothing going on between I and Billy.
Hi everyone, my name is Billy Babu, and I'm the second housemate to be evicted from the One House reality. My journey in the house has been perfect. I really enjoyed myself being here. I really thank One House for giving me the opportunity to showcase my talents to the world. And it feels great. I feel elated already. Even with me being evicted, I feel so happy right now. Yeah, thank you.
Hi, my name is Vomsi, and I'm the third housemate evicted from the show. I'm actually disappointed because I know I went through coming here. As in, I never expected that I would be the person leaving. But all the same, God knows better. Because my mom always says, if it doesn't work out, just come home. God knows better.
One House reality TV show season 4, The Fame Fighters, is powered by Zanzi Entertainment.